Hello, I'm David Blue, editor-in-chief and father to Extratone, an online magazine covering technology, culture, music, and media from an exclusively youthful perspective. This?
Hello, and I am Leo Marks, aka Timothy Crossnow, the prose editor.
And co-founder in some ways.
Of Extratone.com.
So, we're begging. This is a crowdfunding video. Welcome to the Patreon, and also the YouTube channel. This is not going to be one of those disciplined videos where we're perfect, and we have a perfect dog.
And cat.
Yeah. Anyway, so I founded Extratone 8 months ago for two reasons. One, because I wanted to provide a platform for discussion of relevance, because I think it's the most important thing, fundamentally, that separates the youth from those who are not so youthful, which is a very vague thing to say, but we're working on articulating it. And two, because I have been a satellite to, and sometimes a part of, which is very kind, of a community of people, mostly online, who are younger, who are extraordinarily creative. A lot of them are artists. Some of them are musicians. A great many are musicians, actually. And some are developers or involved in other computer-related industries. But all of them have one thing in common, and it's that they are unquestionably counterculture. And by that, I mean they are unquestionably fresh and new. Their perspectives are important and relevant. But they didn't have a community to unite under. I intended to provide a platform for that and a banner. And I know that it's a vast majority of them that are watching this video and laughing at me for creating an account on Patreon. But here's why I did that. So there will never be any advertising on Extratone, at least for companies that still exist. And that discussion is another one, but suffice to say, I think it's also on us to eliminate the ad model. And by us, I mean our generation, not just this publication.
Oh, God, no.
But I knew that a subscription service would eventually come along. That would be a necessity. And I knew that we would eventually be making content that people felt like they needed to pay for, and which would enable us to go and get more stuff, obviously. But I realized that Patreon, in its monthly payment mode, is a more secure method of subscription, really. There won't be a paywall on Extratone.com for the foreseeable future. It's also modern, and that's up to us. We actually are the old men of Extratone.
Oldest. And
we need you because we don't understand what's new. We need you to teach us. So if you stuck with us this far, you might be curious about what it is that we actually make. So our content focus, that is the words that are published on Extratone, and the photography, and the podcasting content to a certain extent, is made under my one editorial absolute, which is that I don't want to see anything or consume anything that I've consumed before. Actually, I've never had to say no so far, which is really great. So we've got podcasts. Podcasts are where we're really strong right now. We've got The Movie Closet, which is the only film podcast that I listen to. And it's not just because it's part of Extratone, and we have our flagship show, which is called Futureland. And it's about the things that I've just described to you. It's about spectacle in the future. Tim often comes on Futureland, and both of us just gape at the future, really, and laugh about it, and then sometimes cry and scream. It's pretty good.
It's really good.
It's a good show. I'm taking ourselves really seriously with this.
Oh, man.
Fuck! Let's be specific. We just went to New Harbor, Maryland, which is by Baltimore, and covered the Music and Gaming Festival, which is an annual get-together. It's not a convention, it's a get-together of 20,000 or so furries, nerds, and chiptune musicians. And we went there on your dime through PayPal donations. And, well...
money well spent.
In theory. And I think at least on my end, most of what I've written about it so far has been about the relationship between culture and counterculture and sort of rediscovering it. So, and then of course we did a podcast from the floor, and there'll also be a video coming out, which is mostly of me screaming. But it was a test, definitely, especially since we were funded to go there almost entirely. And it took us a while because we're much more interested in telling stories in a beautiful way, and in a particular way, than we are in being timely, because that's not needed, obviously. Let's see. I can tell you that this video is definitely not counterculture, and I think we need to punk it up a little bit.
Counterculture it.
Yeah. So what you're really paying for is
So David and I can have dandy dressing wars.
yeah. No. That's another thing. This is like literally all I do. I've forgone other opportunities to do this because I believe it's new and that it's important that we keep things moving. And let me tell you, we don't represent it, obviously, because we're just old stiffs in front of a camera. But the community of people that we archive and support and chastise and inhabit is like nothing else. This has been a bad Patreon video, and I'm very glad about that, because honestly,
we need to be
because
real
honestly,
bad.
if we were two dudes sitting here, I haven't actually watched a single other Patreon video. But yeah, you know,
I write video game reviews and I don't even read reviews.
yeah, Tim is one of the characters that's worth your time and money. You get Tim anywhere. He doesn't look like it, but he's scary. So, yeah, I guess if this is something that's exciting to you, your money will be well spent, I think. And if it's not exciting to you, then, well, there's no paywall, so you can visit the site anyway. But yeah,
Send us hate mail.
if you're curious, you can always join our Discord, which we are proud of that. I think it's definitely a definitively modern method of intercommunication by going to bit.ly/Extratone, all lowercase. You can email me, davidblue@extratone.com. We're on Twitter, FickleCrux and Extratone Marks. And follow Extratone on Twitter, obviously. If you're looking for a neo-punk, if you're desperate for real punk, Extratone is where you need to be. Thank you for your time. Talk to us. Send us money. Stay loud. Stay contentious. Read Extratone. And you will see us later.